are some rule systems out there that have for want of a better word, orders type of stuff. And I certainly know there's a fair number of people in the La Bataille community who have come up with, like a house rule kind of thing for orders floating around.
Yeah, people just didn't do things that they wanted to do. They they didn't deviate from the plan unless they just, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but at the end of the day, this is a game,
Oh,
and
true,
yeah.
true.
And so
I think of the games as, conflict simulation
yeah.
is
Rules,
sort of my
rules,
view.
rules can crush the fun out of a game. I can tell you that.
That's true. That's true. Yes. I play a
That's
lot of
why.
chess, and that's a more abstract game.
Oh, to be sure. And there's no luck in chess.
And there's really no rules other than the rules of what the pieces can do.
All right.
There's no strategic limitation on what you want to do. It is completely your choice.
All right. Well, we've got some
That's
people.
it. So we need to introduce a combat results table to chess.
Oh, I'm sure that they have some of those. Yeah, maybe with like an OCS surprise rule, 6-column shift deal, which I find to be the most unplayable system of all time.
Yeah.
I
That's
can't
funny.
get into this.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We got Alistair Logie signing in from, I think he's up in Northern California. He was playing Austerlitz with Mark Ruggiero. I think it was last weekend, and they had it all set up there at either Mark's house or at a local venue. And I saw some pictures on Facebook, so that looked like a lot of fun. So welcome, Alistair. I don't know, Alistair, how far into the game did you and Mark and the rest get? And are you going to continue playing it? So, and greetings to everybody else. I presume we've got everybody else in Discord with us, correct?
Could be.
Hello, David. We missed you last week.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Although you probably didn't miss us.
It was 0.
Zero.
0.
Yeah. It sounded like it was very cold. And how far were you trying to drive, or did you just decide not to drive at all and just wait it out?
25 or 30 miles, but I just didn't want to, chance it. You can't tell what's going to happen on a long stretch sometimes, and better to be prudent.
No, that's quite understandable. I did have a question for you, though. We're trying to organize the game out in Gettysburg there in March.
Yeah.
And so take a look at your schedule and see if you can join us.
Don't know yet, but it is a possibility.
Okay, that would be cool. We're trying to figure it all out. Alistair says they got to the 12:20 turn. So the first few turns were slow since we were novices. So, yeah, when you're new to the system, it takes a while. And I was answering questions from some of the guys on Discord, I guess, as it was happening. So, good. Well, I'm glad I hope you had fun. I hope Mark and the rest of the gang that was playing the game had fun with it. So thanks for signing in, Alistair, and letting us know. Well, and then Brennan, I sent you some of the notes from when Tom Whitfield and a bunch of us had organized that Super Yena game back in 2020 using 5th edition rules. And so I figured you could kind of take a look at that and see what we want to keep and what we might want to ditch or figure out.
Thanks. Yeah, I read them. We'll do some thinking about it. That was cool.
Yeah. Well, we spent a fair amount of time trying to sort it all out. So I think it'll be fun. All right. Well, I believe we are at the Allied 2:00 turn. So it's time for that perennial question. Do you have any cavalry charges?
No.
I don't.
No.
Okay. So we can figure out how to distribute ourselves, although I don't know, David, where your line is and where the other David's line begins. But I don't know if it makes sense for us all to be in the same, at least the two Davids and the Robert and I to be in the same room, or what?
I don't have any problem with us all being in the same room. I don't think there's going to be enough.
Basically, yeah, our line goes along here.
Okay, so kind of along there. All right. Well, you guys tell us
If we're
how you
moving
think it would be best.
Simultaneously, we might get crosstalk is all.
Yeah.
If there's it's probably cleaner if we do at least two rooms. But,
Okay, so Mr. Mignoret, how about I meet you down in game room 1, and we
Okay.
can do
Brendan,
our
always
half,
stay here.
and then when we're done, I'll hop up and we'll join. So are we going to try to get through all the movement and all the fire and all the combat stuff? And then David, if you've got stuff that needs to get done, how do you want to handle that?
Yeah, there's only one thing I can see that would directly affect you and Dave. That would
Well, I know that you've got stuff that's over here where my line is, right? Because if you've got troops over here, right?
right. And
Yeah.
and I don't think I'm going to have much there that you need to make a decision while I'm moving.
Okay. Well, that was what I was curious about for opportunity charges or opportunity fire or whatnot. So,
Right.
okay, cool. Well, let me know if you do, and I'll just pop up and we can deal with
There
it.
undoubtedly will be a little bit in my area. So.
I'm sure. All right, I'll see you down in game room 1, David.
Okey-doke.
All right. How are you doing,
Yeah,
Dave?
before I game turn 1. Now back to that clock. That clock kills me.
So I've got one cavalry unit that's going to be moving out of here. He's going to be moving out of
Oh, okay. I
there.
think it's just a 2-to-1 shot on you, right?
So
Yeah, let me go ahead and roll. 36, 2-to-1. That is good enough for a hit.
right.
And make a morale check, and you might not have to worry about anything else, depending on how well or poorly you roll.
Yeah. The boom. That's not a great check. That's probably.
They're going to bug out.
All right.
So you can take all the tired markers off of them, because they're going to be exhausted before whenever they get back to feeling better.
Yeah, that still got confused me how they get 2 tired markers.
It's because when they take fire, so they got tired in like an initial combat phase, and then because they took rifle, musketry fire or cannon fire, then that pushed back their recovery another turn and another phase from.
Yeah, it's primarily a Premier Rules thing, isn't it?
It is, and that's one of the things about the Premier Rules that I like. It's one of the things that we had some issues with the 5th edition rules, where stuff was just goofy. You'd get your stuff back, and the other stuff wasn't coming back, and you had all kinds of odd circumstances.
What does the SK on the unit mean? Skirmishers.
Yep. So yeah, the Russian dragoons can deploy as dismounted skirmishers.
I don't think I've seen that on a counter before, though. It says SK.
Yeah, I don't think there's any French units like that. I think they're all Russian
double click the first one, it was 35. So I ran over a routed unit. So
Yeah, so they should be,
they're probably routing too. So
yeah.
I don't think there's anything left there that's not worth it. So,
Now, theoretically, I think they would route again, would they not, Eric?
In theory, yes, they would. So you just move them back whatever distance.
all right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Robert, let's go down to game room 2, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, and Eric, I guess we start now, right?
Yeah. So go ahead and let me know where you want to start.
I got a ran about the clock, so don't worry.
Oh, yeah, don't
Okay,
worry
I'll
about it.
start here,
Okay, cool.
up here. Okay, did you see where I moved?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't opportunity charge you.
Okay,
I do. So you go ahead and see if you will stand.
okay.
And you do. All right. So you're going to need to assault me in the old assault phase.
Mm-hmm. Now, can infantry and cavalry assault together in the same, or do you have
Nope.
to pick one?
Yeah, the infantry have to assault me. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay, I'm going to move something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And,
Okay.
You'll be meleeing, of course. Okay, let's see now what we got here. Okay, I want to move here. So like that.
Sure.
And then going here.
Okay.
I'm going here.
Okay.
Move that and put him here like that, and do the counterclockwise.
So you're putting him in line in those two. And the other
Yeah.
guy is leaving?
No, I'm just trying to get the stack in.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all. He'll stay. He's right there on the top.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now I'm going to move this infantry right here. I'm going to move this infantry here. 1, 2, 3.
All right, I'm going to opportunity charge your infantry.
Oh,
with
right
these
there.
guys.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so let's try that. And I pass. So I'm going to move here. And then you need to see if you stand. You will have a -6.
Okay. Okay.
And you pass. All right, so we will clone that. And put that
What's
right
the
there.
status right now of these units? Then are they're done basically, or they can continue moving?
They've already moved.
Okay.
Yeah, so you moved them, you took your finger off, and you moved somebody else. So
Okay.
they're where they're at.
Okay, I'm down here now.
All right.
6, 7, 8, 9. There's still these guys here though are still eligible to melee in there from there.
They
Correct.
can't because only you can't mix infantry and cavalry in melee.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. But they
So
can go
the-
to another mix.
Sure. They could attack that infantry that's adjacent to them.
Let's just- What about here? Yeah, they can go here. Okay.
Yeah, they could assault that infantry, sure.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I have to get a better feel for how this opportunity charge works. Yeah, I'm going to move here. You want to?
Well, go ahead and move. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to stay there.
All right. Where are you at now?
Right here.
Okay.
Right to here.
So when he moves here, right? And then you're forming him into line?
I did it here, formed in a line here.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter
Okay.
whether you did it there or not, but when he's 2 hexes away, that's when I could potentially
Yes.
do. So I'll go ahead and opportunity charge him. I pass. All right. Go ahead and see if you stand or you run away. And you stand.
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and clone another assault marker. Okay.
Right now, while I do some things.
All right, where are you at now, David?
I'm looking at some guns. I'm doing some line of sight stuff.
Okay.
Leave there. Just this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, 10, 16, 15. There. We have to worry about a path for routing out. So
That's always important.
that may happen sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm about done, Eric.
Okay, I don't even know where you're at anymore.
I'm sorry. I have a terrible time with the clock, and I end up getting messed up.
Yeah, you've.
Then I end up jumping around,
yeah,
which is
it's-
probably not good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes, so.
Okay.
Oh. So you should be done at this point.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I guess it's confusing to me is like in this area here, am I the attacker?
You're the attacker.
Okay, but I can't switch that and use the cavalry.
No.
I can't say, oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So with premier rules, with the opportunity charge, whoever. So if you say you'd move the other guys up, like your heavy cavalry, and I'd opportunity charge them, then they would be the attacker. Or you move them up and I don't opportunity charge you and you can attack me. But because you moved your guns and that other guy forward, then I could opportunity charge them. And by doing that now, they have to engage in the fight.
Okay.
Yeah. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready to roll?
I guess that would be fine, sure.
Okay. All right. So we've got
don't know
defensive
what
fire. We've got some defensive fire, at least a little bit here. So I've got these guys here. So that's firing in on those chaps there. It's a 6-to-1 shot. No pluses, no minuses. 21 at 6-to-1. That's good enough for a hit on these poor dragoons.
Okay. Fire me again, Eric. I missed it.
So they're right here.
Oh, okay.
So they're up to 9 hits now from the looks of it.
Do a morale check.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, they are going to bug out.
Another loss for leaving.
No.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
No, that's if it were a melee or result or something like that.
Oh,
but,
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're just going to rout and run away.
All right. Where are we now?
Let's see. I've got a shot here. So I've got a 2-to-1 shot with a plus. Good Lord, what have you got there? You've got 19, 29,
32 hexes. So
30, 35 in 2 hexes. So you've got basically 18. So I've got a plus 9, 2-to-1 with a plus 9. 15. Well, that's good enough for a single hit. So the top unit's going to take a hit and need to make a morale check.
he's good.
Okay. All right. And I don't think anybody else is adjacent at the moment. There are people adjacent over on the other side of the map where David is, but that's it. All right, so you can now do your fire at me.
Okay, hold on just a second here. I can fire the artillery. Hold on.
So these
Here.
guys are adjacent. Yep. So you can fire both the infantry since they're in line
Yeah,
and the
sure.
artillery.
Well, that'll be a total of 20 points.
Right. Your Grenzers are ×3 in line. Yeah. So you've got a 3-1. No pluses, no minuses. 54, 3-1. That's going to be good enough for a single hit. And let's go ahead and add a hit to those guys. I don't think they've taken a loss yet. All right, let me make a morale check for them. Oh, they are going to bug out. All right, so let me delete that, and we will add a route to them. And they can just go over the top of these skirmishers here for no additional issues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 gets me there.
You got the skirmishers, there's no need for a morale check.
Correct. 9, 10, 11. Yep.
So there will be no assault in that hex now.
Correct. Yeah, because the cavalry left.
Okay, now let me see the next one here. Hold on. Let's see. That'll be a total of 28 to
28 to 9. So that's going to be 3-1. 43. That's good enough for a single hit. Okay.
Now this one here will. How's morale go? Oh, he doesn't check yet. Or does he?
Who? This is infantry.
I just shot it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, get this one firing here.
I don't know what you've got there. That guy is worth.
Not much. Would it be a +2? 4 to 8, correct?
There's no way you
so-
can. There's no way you can hit him. You can't because it's just
Well-
it's all artillery. So you'd have to get 2 hits to do any damage to it.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot that. There. We have a shot here,
Where are you at now?
right here.
Yep. So you're going to have a 2-1 shot. Yeah, with a +2, I think. Hey,
Okay.
that's good enough for a hit. All right, and I could make a morale check, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, and then here, Eric.
Okay. All right, and that should be, what is that?
36, 24, 60 points.
Let's,
60 to 6.
well, let's see. You've got, because you've lost a third.
Yeah.
That's going to be
They're 3,
18. So that's going to be 48 plus, no, 46 plus 8. That's going to be 50 something, right? So,
Let's see, 24 plus 36. It's 60, isn't it? Yeah.
oh, is it 24? Okay. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure how much it was
Yeah,
there.
they're 3,
Okay.
3 guns. Yeah.
All right. So you've got 10 to 1.
Okay, here we go.
24. That's good enough for
Where's-
2 hits. All right. And let's go ahead and make a check. And they're happy.
Okay, now I have one here that's kind of on the line, so I'll take the shot here.
Okay, so you've got a 1-to-1 shot there. And
Yeah,
that's good
one
enough
hit.
for a hit. And let me make a morale check for them. And they're happy.
Yeah, it's sort of a mixed bag.
That's kind of the way the life is.
Yeah. Oh, I've got to get a better feel for the opportunity charges and the directions they can come and the
Right.
yeah. Okay, I believe that's it. We go right to the
Yep. So you've
we go
got
if you want to.
this melee here you've got to do, and you've got this one here you've got to do. So those are the
Okay,
two that are mandatory.
what I got here.
So which one did you want to do first?
Well, let's do this one first.
Okay. All right. So that should be
Let's
fairly
see what
straightforward.
flip him. It's like what about 2 and something per step?
Yeah. So I've got about 2. So I'd say if I've lost 6 off of that, I've got about, well, I've got about 6 left. So I got 3. What have you got?
Looks like 12 or 13. 13, I guess.
Yeah. So you're going to have probably like 4 to 1.
Good.
So 12 to 3, 4 to 1. But you'll have a -4 because I've got a leader there.
Okay.
And I don't think you've got a leader there, right?
No.
No.
46 is what I rolled.
46. So that's still going to be the same. It's going to be a DD for me. So I will lose an increment. And they're going to have to route away. And they'll just go right over the top of this hex here because that's convenient. Let me go ahead and upgrade that. And
Here we've
let's
got
see
one.
here.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he's there. And let's mark him. And there's our beloved leader. Okay, cool.
Here I can do one, correct?
You could with what is basically half of whatever's in that hex.
Yep. That's some high order math. Okay, let's see. I've got 18 divided by 6 is 3. So that's 15 in the first one.
Right.
The second one is tired, not exhausted because I did a flip here.
So he's halved, yeah.
Yeah. And he is 60 plus 18. Well, and all this gets halved at the end. 60 plus 18 is 76.
Why is it plus 18?
He's in line and they're Lancers. And it's double, right?
Yeah, I don't see how you get to 18 from that. But it's okay. Let's just go with the base stuff first.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if it's going to make a difference.
Right. So it's basically the base is 30 for him, right? Since he's halved.
Yeah.
The other guy is
Looks like
18. So you got 48. And then the other guy has lost a third of his value. Right. So let's see. 46 divided by 3. That's going to be 15. So we got 30. You got 60 altogether. Right.
okay.
And then you have it because you only have the one hex that's involved. So that's then
Correct.
going to be 30.
Okay.
And then the one chap is worth a +5, it looks like. But he's lost part of it. So I don't know with the incremental losses how that works, but so and I've only got, I think I got 7. So I mean, you're at, I think here just with a little bit more, you'll be at 5 to 1.
Well, I don't know that we can. I think we did the math right. There's another. Oh wait, there's another. The top guy there also is a lancer. In
Right,
line.
right. So I was adding him. So if he's added in, he's worth 10. So that brings you up to 40, right? And I've only got 7.
Correct.
So you're at 5 to 1. You can't go any higher than 5 to 1 as much
Nope,
as you'd
nope.
like.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah. So roll, and I got a leader there. So 14.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So that's going to be, and I think my leader subtracts 4 from it. So it's going to be an 11. So it's still a DD. So I will lose 1. And I will have to disorder. And we'll just go over the top of Napoleon and the artillery. So it's 1, 2, 3. Gets me back there. And we'll flip them. And let's put a marker on him for disorder.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what you need to do is these guys are going to turn that way and be in that hex.
That was my question. I wasn't sure whether they went into this hex and this hex or just that hex and that hex.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
This
Now,
is the
that's
problem
fair.
with, I mean, they have to advance in the hex that they attacked, right?
Yes. Yeah, and
So,
they're clearly there.
yeah, they're clearly there.
But
So,
are they in the same facing that they would have been?
I mean, they would have pivoted. So, I mean, if you think about it, they're wheeling in. So, that would be what I would think is at least one possible way of having them set. And then you're going to have 2 of them are going to be tired, and the other chap is going to be exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
So we can.
Let's mark them now. So
Yeah. Let's see who joined us in the.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like a party here, isn't it?
we're all watching.
Well, David and I are having a party. Did you? Are there more things for me to do over on your side, Mr. Plock?
There's a couple. We got
Okay.
that.
we have one more
Got some shooting.
melee, Eric.
Yeah. Okay. So this one, I don't know what you've got. What you've got.
I
That
got
guy.
11.
Okay, and I've got. Let's flip him over. And so he's, I think, 14. So.
That'll be easy then. 1 to 2.
So I'm 46 and I'm halved since I am tired.
can't
So
go
that's
down
going to
more than-
be.
Still the
So
same
that's
thing.
going to be 23. And what are you?
11.
11. Okay, so it's a little less than 1 to 2. So you're going to roll on the 1 to 2. You'll have a -6 for it being less than 1 to 2 odds, and then another minus -4. So you'll have a -10 altogether. 53 minus 10 at 1 to 2. Probably going to be a bounce. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, actually, it's a attacker disorders. So your unit's going to lose an increment and disorder away.
We got a visitor in our room also.
How exciting! In Vassal or in
Discord.
in Discord?
So you are now tired or exhausted. Okay.
That's correct. And loving it.
Oh, well. Always help.
All right. So yeah, so I think that takes care of that little bit of combat. And so now it's just whatever we got over on David's side of the universe.
All right, so I don't think you had any defensive fire over here. And
I've got defensive fire over here with this poor
Oh.
cavalry unit. I got defensive fire over here with this guy.
I forgot about those
So
guys.
yeah,
Up there.
so I got, I think, 4-1 on him.
Gee, I would've
56
turned
and
that
4-1. Let's see.
I didn't.
That's going to be 2 hits on him. There's not much left of him.
Oh.
So he's up to, I think, 5 hits now.
Yeah. Threes.
And then make a morale check. He's got a good morale, which is why he's just stuck there. Yep.
And he's still stuck there.
Still stuck there. Yep. All right. And then I've got a shot here onto these boys. So this is going to be, what have I got? I think I got 12 here. I'm firing in on your flank. So that's going to be 12 to 5. So that's 2-1. And that's good enough for a hit. And they're going to need to make a morale check. They will have a minus, a lot of minuses, but that still might be good enough. So they're half dead and they're on a level, but they've got a leader there. So they passed. They're just say, please abuse us some more.
All right. Okay, is that the end of the defensive fire?
At least over in my sector that I'm aware of.
Yep. All right, so I've got this fire here.
Oh, David already did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did
Did
that
he
one.
get
He
it?
took a
Did
hit
he
out
get
of
it?
it.
Did you do the melee here? Or did you do the?
No.
No, that did not happen. That'll be in, I guess we should have made that happen.
No,
Well, you
that's-
can do
that's
it now.
Yeah,
You're in the
that's-
neighborhood.
All right, let's do it now.
That's what we're up to. Well, we're not quite there because I do have. Did you shoot them?
Yes.
They fired, yes.
Yeah. So we did all the firing from this point over towards Brennan's side of the map.
Okay, I do have this artillery unit here. He is going to fire. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's fire at this X here.
Okay.
So 6 and 6 is 12.
So you've got a 1-to-1 shot.
1-to-1 with a plus whatever he is. Plus
Bucks
2.
Howden asked 2.
Yeah.
And that's not good enough.
23. Oh, actually, I should. I misfired on that. You're lucky.
Okay, I'll
David,
take
who
your
did you
word
shoot
for
at?
it.
Who did you shoot at?
I shot at the infantry in front of me. I did not shoot down the line I was supposed to.
Got it. Okay, just a second.
All right. This is what happens when you just go spontaneously and not plan anything. You know, things happen like this.
So, all right. So I guess we're now down to the melee, right?
Yep. Oh.
Did you see Joel Embiid made 70 points? My God, he's a good basketball player.
Bernard King reincarnated.
Wow. We watched him the other night. He is extraordinary.
All right. So I've got 9. And you're basically, what, have you lost a half? About.
I've got 25.6.
Okay.
20.
So you are at 2.5 to
26.
1?
1.
Yep.
So
2.5 to
this
1.
All right. So this is an assault Amelie,
Last time I
2.5
checked.
to 1. All right, so roll high. Oh, and that's not
13.
high.
That is not high. That is a bounce. It's a good thing you didn't have anybody there to get killed in the combat, I guess. So I have to move back 1 hex, and you have to move back 1 hex. And I am going to be exhausted in the your phase. Whoops. Okay. And you're going to be tired. All things considered, that wasn't a bad result for you, David.
That's the worst I could do. So, yes, it was a
Yeah.
bad result.
Leaves you in a good position though. Decent position, covers the flank of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
line.
yeah. I mean, that's why I'm saying it wasn't a bad outcome, because then he can intercept cavalry charges, movement, all kinds of unpleasant things. So it's not so bad. All right. What happened over on your end of the universe there? Oh, all kinds
So I
of
had a
things
unit
happened.
surrender, and I had a
Reposition
unit
stuff.
PGD, and I had another unit take a loss.
So
losses.
did you
And I lost a leader.
did you do any opportunity charges when he moved his
I
units
tried.
up? Oh, and they failed?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Well, that's what we call bad luck. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Welcome to La Bataille.
Okay, I guess now is the recovery phase.
Hey, sometimes if you don't have bad luck, you don't have any.
That happens sometimes. Yep, indeed. So yeah, recoveries. So we've got so much of things to recover. It's kind of scary.
It might be good to be somewhat organized about it.
Do we start with routes or disorders?
Maybe just
we
do
start with
row by
routes
row.
first. Yeah.
Okay, Mitch, you want to jump down to wherever we were, and we'll do our info for the. Which room were we in, by the way?
We were in the main.
Main, up to the lobby.
Sure.
All right. So David Minieri, why don't we start over here by this clump of trees?
Okay, give me a flare here.
I'm dropping flares here.
I don't see it.
So yeah,
Ships.
over here, right? Kind of south of or west of your Austrian position.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, pick one, and here comes the first one.
Okay. So these guys, 45.
just
No,
roll
that's
that
not.
thing.
That's his roll. You go ahead and roll.
Okay.
31.
No, 31.
Nope, they're going to keep running.
Okay, let's.
So
We're talking right here.
Yep, right. These guys right here, yeah. So 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Okay, next chaps.
Okay, let's do a roll.
Yep.
35.
Now they've got a good leader, and they are guard hussars, so I believe
make it.
they should recover.
50%.
It 50% only matters for
Infantry.
that are banged up, so it doesn't affect cavalry, and it doesn't affect artillery.
So they came out.
Yep, they did.
So now we have one more. Here's the roll.
45 becomes a 35. I think your guys should be good enough. They should also be recovered, but they will be tired, or they'll be exhausted. So I'm just going to clone a marker and plunk it down there for you.
Okay, we got one here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for them. They're going to be like a minus 18.
54. They've got a shot.
So they're half dead. They're on a level, and they're routed. So they're minus 18. I don't know what the leader adds in. Leader adds in 3 from the looks of it.
Yeah.
So a 54. That's going to be a 24 plus 3 becomes a 31.
He just scrapes by.
Just barely got by, indeed. All right.
No bad mouthing Malute anymore. Malutini.
There you go.
Okay.
Put him in. Put him in, coach.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do we got more guys back here, so let's go ahead and take care of this chap. So he's got a minus 6 altogether net.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's the roll.
54. He's going to be happy. Okay. You've got this guy here who's stacked with Tsar Alexander. He better get himself figured out.
Oh,
You better make it.
A
I didn't realize Kutuzov was on that.
46. Okay, so that should
You want to move
be.
Kutuzov?
He's got a minus 12, but a plus, so he's just got a minus 3. So that should be good enough for them. Okay.
When I put Alexander on there, I didn't realize Kutuzov was under there. So
Kutuzov was
Oh,
supposed
there's
to be
2 of
in
them
the
there.
pack, but he didn't. When I moved him, he didn't end up moving.
Oh, then they both had an argument with each other, and neither of them helped the unit, and so it continues to rout. Sorry to break it to you.
Where's hell? Yeah.
All right, we got this guy over here then.
All right, here's the roll. 53.
53. He's going to keep routing because he's got a minus 18. So unless he's a 23, which I doubt, he's going to keep. Yeah, he's going to keep running.
Okay.
So go back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets him right here.
Yeah. That's where he's got to go. Okay, the next one.
Yep.
Some of these guys, we don't care if they come. I hope they come back, but they're not gonna return to the battle. Okay, here we go. Here's the roll. Nope.
All right, so yeah, move him back another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Park him right back there, I guess. All right, we've got this guy here.
Here's the roll.
Yep, just roll 63.
63.
That's good enough.
Very good.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
Okay, I think we're starting to get close. No, we're not in David's area yet.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you're over here.
Okay, here's the roll. 46.
Let's see. He's got a minus 12, so that's going to be a 26. So see what he's worth. He may or may not recover. Not sure what his morale is. If he's a 25 or less, he'll recover. He's a 25, so he recovers.
Made it.
All right. We've got this chap over here.
Did we get this one?
We just did that one.
Oh, okay. Okay, here's the roll for the next one. Heck.
what happened up there on the?
Yeah, there's a 9 sitting there.
Yeah,
There was a damage. There was a cavalry unit there. Where'd the cavalry unit go?
Well, where did we go?
Do an undo.
Okay, here we go. See it?
Another undo. No.
I don't know. Did he move to another part of the map? It was a dragoon unit it was a 13-factor dragoon unit.
Well, we got to find him.
So where did he end
1311,
up?
right?
Yep,
I
a
don't-
1311.
I think he got deleted.
Well, there's not enough left of him to make a
Back
difference.
button. The back button will take care of it.
But yeah, we tried the undo button and he has disappeared. So he's either bouncing around on some part of the map that we can't see.
In virtual space somewhere.
Yeah.
And there's just a PGD marker in that hex.
Do you remember who he was? 'Cause we've
Let
always-
me see if I can find him and see who he was part of.
Does this module have an inventory?
I suspect he was part of the avant-garde. There's a 1311
When you run that
unit in the
inventory,
avant-garde.
everything slows to a crawl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm guessing that is the one he is too. So
Yeah, so let's find him. Coalition units. Avant-garde. This would be the 5th column. No, that's the right. Bagration.
avant-garde all the way. They were over on all the way to the left, right?
Yeah.
Avant-garde, second column. It's the
No, it's not the second column.
Very strange.
It's the
I think both of us clicked him at the same time, and that
there's the Cossacks. There's the Hussar. Ah, there we go. Found him.
where was he?
Oh, no, I mean I found him in the inventory.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so now go ahead and roll for him. He'll have a minus 10.
64, he's good.
Okay.
He is exhausted now.
Yep. So let me clone an exhausted marker and park it over there. Okay.
All right, I was messing with the unit, looking at it.
All right. So now we've got this guy that's down here.
Yeah, let's see what we got. 56. He may make it.
56. He's only going to have a minus 12. So he should pass. Okay. Let's move. Let's do this guy that's down here then. Well, since we're in the neighborhood.
We don't?
Yep.
22, forget it.
He's going to keep running. So he's what, 16? All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is he able to
8,
stop
9,
in
10,
non-clear
11, 12,
terrain at a certain
13.
point and just stay in that terrain?
They
Once
have to get
they
to
have
the
to
woods.
get 15. They have to get
Yeah,
into the woods and be 15
think it-
away.
Yeah, the line there.
Yeah.
The line, yeah. So he's got to go in the other direction.
Yeah,
Okay,
over
right
like this.
here, correct?
We already rolled for him. He's passed.
Okay.
So now, if we want, we can do down here, this
Okay.
southern part of the line. So you can go ahead and roll for that chap there.
Yep, he keeps
He's
going.
going to keep going. So that's going to be 1, 2. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to follow the rules for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he'd end up over there. All right. This guy here.
Okay, here's the roll. 41.
41. And what's he got left? He's got a minus 12. So that's going to be a 21. So he's going to keep going. So
Okay, he's going
1,
to
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like right over there should work.
Reasonable.
Yep. Okay. All right, let's roll for this guy while we're in the neighborhood.
Okay, here we go. Nope.
No, definitely no good for him. So sticking to the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, he'd be right there.
I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Okay, here
7
you
or 7.
Beat. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and roll for this chap here.
He's good.
65. That is good. Even though there's not much left of that poor guy.
Yeah.
Every
Okay.
increment will help.
Yeah.
I can't imagine using them on the front. Let's see what they do.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We've got then this guy
Target
here.
practice.
Exactly. So he's going to have a minus 18.
Okay, you ready to roll, Mr. Clock?
You've
Yeah.
been doing great, but
Okay, I'll roll. I'll continue.
You're just pressing buttons. It's Vassal.
It has some some esoteric meaning. Here we go.
Oh, 34. That's not good enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So right over there. Okay.
He's a 7.
Yep.
8.
Oh yeah, 7. Okay. Fine. This one here, David. Work your magic.
Okay, here we go.
Nope,
No.
definitely not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll plug him over here. Good. This one over here.
Okay. Nope, another 14.
Okay. 1,
All
2,
right.
3, 4, 5, 6. Just keep
The
them all
dice have
together.
gotten cold.
Yes. All right.
Mr. Clock, you better take over.
Yeah. Let's move up to this half of the field then, where we've got all these guys hanging out. So why don't we go ahead and roll for this guy first?
All right.
Okay.
I'll roll.
He's got a
Mr.
minus
Block will roll.
18, 50.
52 is
No, that's no good. So with a minus 18, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to end up over here.
They're on level 2, and he's half dead. Right. So yeah, 18.
Yep. All right, next chap. He's just got a minus 12. No, that's no good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's just going to end up next to the other fella. All right, this guy here. 35, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just stack them all up down there. All right, next guy. 41. And he's got a minus 12 because he's not half dead. But that's still not
Sure,
good enough. I doubt he's a
yeah,
21.
21.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just put him right there next to the other chap. All right. You've got this fella over here. He's only a minus 12. 66. He's very motivated. He's very motivated. He's wondering why he ran away to begin with. You might just want to adjust which way you want to have him facing.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. What do I want to do with him?
Huh. All right. Let's see. Where else are we? Okay, we got these guys here.
Oh, okay.
They're definitely going to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just put them right down here next to the other guys, I guess. You got these guys here. They've got a minus 12 and a plus something maybe for their leader. So see what you get. 42 minus 12 is going to be a 22. So flip it over and see what he's
3
worth.
for that.
So that's going to be a 25.
No, not
Up there,
Not
31.
enough.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Close.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, just plunk them down there next to the rest of the guys.
That regiment, the Absheron regiment, features in War and Peace.
Oh, really? Cool.
They're the ones who rout out of the village in front of.
Well, they're being
He
historical.
picks up their flag and charges towards Napoleon.
All right, you've got this guy here then. He's going to have a minus 17.
Yep.
And he's going to keep running. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like right over here, I guess. And this guy over here is going to be a minus 15. Yep. All right, you've got this chap here who is minus 12. Nope, he's going to keep bolting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he'll end up down over here, I guess. All right, who else? We got these guys over here. Minus 12. 44. So unless they're a 24.
I doubt that they're not grenadiers.
You never know. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they just be right over here. All right, you got these guys here. Minus 12. 55, that's going to be a 35. That's good enough. All right, and then a quick scan of the map. So did you already take care of the stuff that's off in the back and whatnot?
What about disordered stuff?
That's what we'll get to it.
Yeah. I think that takes care of everything that we were looking at. I'm not sure what else we've got. Okay.
All right. So disordered. All right.
Yep. So, yep, that. Although technically they shouldn't be stacked like that. So, but they're going to route. So
well, they moved there. It was a.
But you can't have 2 battalions in the woods. So they're in a woods hex. So I mean, if they disordered back, they should have disordered into a clear terrain hex. But that's.
They didn't disorder back. It was actually moved. They were moved during that turn.
Oh,
But I
okay.
didn't realize you couldn't have 2 battalions in the woods hex like that. So I mean, we could have separated them then. Just
Okay. Well, at least so then the top unit has routed. So go ahead and have them move away, and then roll separately for the bottom unit.
Does he get a minus for a unit failing in the same hexagon?
Not in this rule set.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if we were using another rule set, if you have disordered with disordered, they both route. But in this rule set, if you've got disorder with disorder, they don't have that rule.
all right. Next guy.
They're going to have a minus 9, so a 41 is going to become a something in the 20s, right? Mid 20s, so they're probably going to route as well.
Yeah. They're 25, but 25, 35. But no, they missed it.
Yeah,
Close.
close, but no cigar.
1, 2.
It's all right. It'll give the Tsar and Kutuzov something to do next turn.
Yep, something to do. All right. This one here. Nope.
Nope, they're going to bug out.
here. That might be good enough. They're at
So he's half dead, so
32.
he's got a minus 15.
now-
So a minus
Okay.
15 is going to
There.
push them down.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
And last but not least, this guy here.
He's not last. There's one other chap over here, too.
Oh, there's one over there
Yeah.
too. Okay. Boom, 41. I'm sure.
Nope, he's going to rout.
And this last guy over there.
55, he's got a minus 9, so he's probably okay.
31,
So put him in
41,
column, I
yeah.
guess, facing some direction.
All right. And this guy did not move, so he recovers.
Yep. And let's see, I've got a few people that are feeling better. So this guy moved half, so he will be just tired now for next turn. All right. There's a disordered unit over here. Is this, you just forgot to, oh, David, you need to roll for him. He was the one that disordered as a result of the
I'll roll
combat.
it.
Yeah.
44.
Yep, he's fine. So just have him face a hex side. He comes back in column.
Is that everything?
Looks like it. Cool. All right, I'm going to hit the save button. Oh, actually, let's hit the move button.
Yeah.
And now we'll hit the save button.
Save button. I'll save game as.
And this is Austerlitz. End of Allied 2 p.m. Cool.
What was the sequence of events in that sort of combat with the Lancer cavalry near Napoleon's batteries?
They attacked a infantry unit with one half of their hexes and disordered it. So that's what they did.
And what was the sequence of events all around that? There was another cavalry unit back behind it somewhere. What happened to that one?
So it had opportunity charge some infantry that moved up, and then yeah, so that's what happened there. And then with there was a heavy there was a dragoon there. That reaction charged those guys, and I think it took a hit from the guns and it routed away.
Got it. And the opportunity charge against the infantry.
The infantry got
was
a
the opportunity?
DD result on the cavalry.
And where's the cavalry now?
It's back here somewhere.
Great, thanks.
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
So what all happened over on your side of the map there, Brennan? It looks like you guys pushed forward.
Yeah, the Allies moved up to engage. The infantry lined up on the far right, the Guard Jaegers, which is a very high
Right.
firepower unit, got shot in together with the horse battery, which was cool. So they I think they got a 66 and killed off.
Couple of increments, it looks like.
Yeah.
And a leader.
Oh, there's a leader there too. Oh, so sad.
French have generals every gold braid ever. And then there were 2 infantry battalions here and here, and they were covered by cavalry, which failed morale checks to opportunity charge. So the Austrian and Russian cuirassiers came in on the flanks.
Yeah, they just
one
that's
battalion
just overrun them. Yeah.
routed and one surrendered.
Well, that's, as he said, sad. So you had, that would have been what, these 2 units failed their opportunity. Well, actually, these 3 all failed their opportunity charge.
I only did 2.
Oh, why didn't you roll for this guy?
Which guy?
This guy here.
Well, I did.
Oh, and you rolled for that guy too? And you
Yeah.
rolled for that guy too? So all 3 of them
I
failed.
did not roll for the 311.
Oh, why not? Was he, because
Uh,
didn't he put a cavalry unit there? So you could have moved forward to engage it.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking if he came forward one more, I was going to charge him because I didn't want him to engage my guns. So I just didn't know exactly what his plans were.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, that was my thinking. I thought I'd better stick by my guns and not worry about the infantry.
Well, and so did all of the infantry that was up there rout away, or which one of them?
Yeah, there's one that routed. It's back here.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's one of Udino's guys, it looks like. Okay, cool. Oh, and he was with a leader too, huh? Well, when you're getting hit in the flank, you can only do so much.
Hey, I'm going to get a payback on him, so we'll see what happens.
There you go. There you go. That's what you got to do. That's what it's all about. Just hit him back
I've got
again.
plenty of forces. I've got plenty of forces to bring up and hit him with the hard French line.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what he's got to expect from me.
Cool. Well,
We'll have to
and
talk about
same
and
excitement over
also,
on
you
my
know-
side too. So
and he's kind of cut off his lanes with the guns through here a little bit. You know what I mean? So I feel like I've got some opportunity with limited firepower from back here.
yeah, that's true. So, well, cool. Well, take a look at it, figure out what you're going to do, and then we'll see everybody's happy, smiling
I'm going to hit him
faces.
with everything I've got.
Well, and we do have the giant space laser that is hovering overhead. So don't forget about that.
I saw the funny meme the other day. It was Lord of the Rings in the normal version with Legolas, and then it's a 800-page book all said and done. And Lord of the Rings and Legolas has a sniper rifle, and it's a little booklet. That's funny.
That is good. All right. Well, we've got everything all saved. So we'll catch up with everybody next week.
Sounds great.
Sounds good.
Take care.